It's October 24th, 2023, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxell. It is United Nations Day, so take a moment to reflect about the United Nations and consider how secure the world is now compared to before we had a United Nations. Sunday, the Philippines accused Chinese ships of deliberately colliding with their vessels in disputed waters in the South China Sea. The Philippines condemn, in the strongest manner, the dangerous and illegal actions made by China. The United Nations weighed in on this incident, stating, "Damn it, Philippines, can't you see we're busy?" Republican businessman Perry Johnson. Couldn't tell you. Suspended his long-shot presidential campaign. He says he looks forward to having more time to cosplay as a zombie from the Night of the Living Dead. In news of Republicans that people have actually heard about, in a CBS Sunday Morning interview this past Sunday morning, soon-to-be retired Senator Mitt Romney showed Norah O'Donnell a life-size cardboard cutout of his wife, which he keeps in his office. Oh, that is so sad. O'Donnell later learned that Representative Lauren Boebert now has something life-size in her office. An off-duty Alaska Airlines pilot is accused of trying to crash a plane with 84 people aboard by attempting to shut off the engines mid-flight. Some airlines will do anything to save money. The EU has banned the sale of loose glitter to help cut down the spread of microplastics. And, as the famous saying goes, glitter is the herpes of microplastics. Our ambitious new concept show, The Dream Cafe Experience, is about to burst into your subconscious like a combination of Freddy Krueger and the Kool-Aid Man. November 3rd, 4th, 10th, and 11th to be specific, but you probably dreamed about those dates last night. Tickets are on sale now at sketchworkscomedy.com, but if you are a member of SAG-AFTRA or IATSE, you get to see the show for free. That's right, just show your membership card at the box office and walk on in. Yeah, there's no catch. It's a free show. Just show your card and in you go. Girl Scout cookies will soon cost more due to the rising prices for production. And to not lose any customers, they will be offering alternatives to their most popular brands. Caramel de light on ingredients and really thin mints. A New York City philanthropy group changed its name to appeal to younger donors. What used to be the Brooklyn Community Foundation is now just Brooklyn.org. In related news, the Ford Foundation will also change its name to appeal to younger donors and will now be known as the Bussin' Dank No Cap Riz Vibing Yeet Situationship. Researchers say that due to climate change, hops in beers could decline by as much as 18% by 2050, causing hanging with the boys to be a 100% bummer. The findings add to a growing list of things the climate crisis threatens, yet people take for granted. Hearing this, men everywhere have gathered their resources together and... Sorry, what's that, Winston? It's fixed. We finally fixed climate change. Thanks, guys. Crisis averted. Staying with beer, as I often do, a 70-year-old bottle of now-defunct Gunther beer was found in the walls of a Delaware home. Sources say the beer has flavors of 100-year-old plaster, rusty nails, and elderly termites. Sources are denying that said bottle of Gunther beer was the first beer President Biden drank when he turned 18. Just saying, the math checks out. Speaking of things that are ancient, a new study shows the moon is older than scientists thought. Researchers of the Geochemical Perspectives Letters Journal, or GUPL, used crystals from the 1972 Apollo mission to determine that the moon is 40 million years older than previously thought. When reporters asked the moon how it stays looking so young, it replied, "I try my best to stay out of direct sunlight." Last week, on this very show, well, last week's episode of this show, not the show you're watching now, I guaranteed that Sketchworks Comedy would reach 1,000 YouTube subscribers before this week's show. This one that you're watching now. Let's see how we're doing.
$9.98, $9.99, 1,000! Yeah! 1,000 subscribers!
Wow, I don't believe it! We hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube! Congratulations, everyone! This is an incredible milestone. Hey, Brian, since we now hit 1,000 subscribers, does that mean we're going to get paid for NewsBrake? I'm only asking because I could use the money. I really could use the money. I just had some dental work done and insurance didn't cover all of it. Brian, you gotta help me. They already took one of my teeth.
Tim, you still have 31 teeth left. Don't be greedy. In honor of our 1,000 subscribers, we have a top 5 list. Here are the top 5 rejected gifts for our 1,000th subscriber. 1,000 giant cardboard cutouts of my head, or Mitt Romney's wife. Babs repeating 1,000 times,
"It's not raining,"
as your morning alarm / weather forecast. 999 beard trimmings and 1 tooth from our correspondent Tim Millard. 1,000 bottles of Gunther beer. Or 1,000 Sketchworks NewsBrake cog coins, which isn't even a thing. But seriously, thank you to all of our new subscribers, and also thank you to those of you who have been with us for a while. Stay tuned next week for a lazy clip show. A deer in Missouri was spotted with a collar around its neck and the word pet painted on its side to help deter hunters from killing it. Unfortunately, people in Missouri can't read, and the deer was brutally shot seconds later. In copycat news, Meryl Streep announced that, just like Jada and Will Smith, she and her husband have actually been separated for many years now. And Streep revealed that her soulmate was the late rapper Biggie Smalls. In celebrity memoir news, nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. That's the one. John Stamos writes in his memoir, If You Would Have Told Me, that catching his girlfriend in bed with Tony Danza in the 80s was his worst nightmare. You know what my worst nightmare would have been? Telling people I caught my girlfriend in bed with Tony Danza. In even more celebrity book news, there's a lot of people writing books these days. In his recent book, Goth: A History, founding member of The Cure, Lol Tolhurst, pays homage to women of goth rock. Feeling left out, Courtney Love published a new book, How to Get Away with Murder. Tolhurst said goth is alive and well today, even if it looks and sounds different than it did. Sounds like we have different definitions of alive and well. A Lithuanian man is being accused of faking multiple heart attacks at different restaurants to skip out on paying the bill. The man was apprehended at his home and was quickly put under cardiac arrest. Look, I know, okay? I know. All right? Just please don't unsubscribe. We just got to 1,000. The National Museum of Women in the Arts reopened on Saturday after a $67.5 million makeover, all due to their Kardashian wing. The museum features more than 30 previously unexhibited large-scale sculptures and immersive installations by female artists. Guys visiting the museum state, "Has this always been here?" A Southwest Atlanta home was demolished by mistake while the homeowner was away on vacation. Oopsie! By a company called You Call It, We Haul It. A spokesperson for the company declined to comment about the incident, but they did say they will not haul away your existential dread, that Taylor Swift song stuck in your head, or your feelings of inadequacy. Uber is offering hot air balloon rides in Turkey as part of its push into tourism. Not to be outdone, Lyft will offer piggyback rides by naked men, which is a cheaper option because all the men will be stick shift. Move back to the center here. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me.
On the topic, I mean, in terms of your sort of strategy currently, you're obviously taking the populist pathway.
What does that mean?
Well, appealing to people's more emotional levels, I would guess. I mean, certainly you tap very strong ideological language quite frequently.
Like what?
Left wing, this and that, right wing. I mean, it's that type of ideological spectrum.
I never really talk about left or right.
Anyways,
I don't really believe in that.
Okay, a lot of people would say that you're simply taking a page out of the Donald Trump book.
Like which people would say that?
Well, I'm sure a great many Canadians, but
like who?
I don't know who, but
well, you're the one who asked the question, so
yeah.
You must know somebody.
Okay.